Hi crafty friend, it's Justine. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to unbox the Make It Merry limited edition card kit that is all Christmas themed from Spellbinders, and I'm also going to show you the add-ons that go with it. So we're actually going to start with the add-ons, and these are always fun because you can have a card kit and you might want to add a little texture, so an embossing folder would be perfect for that. This one is gorgeous. This one is kind of like a pine tree background. I hope that it's picking up on the camera there, but it is called In the Pines. So it's really neat there. Perfect for some texture on some backgrounds. There's also a whole package of some die cut shapes that are already cut out and ready for you. These are all floral themed. So there's a lot of poinsettias or poinsettias, however you want to say it, holly, and it looks like some really pretty foiled pine cones down there. So that's wonderful. I will lay these out with the rest of the die cuts that I'm assuming are in the card kit in just a little bit. There's also two dies that go with this card kit. The first one is the sentiments. So this is called Make It Merry Sentiments. So there's a gorgeous little banner, and then there's three different things you can have in there. One says Make It Merry. The other one says Jingle All the Way. Adorable. And this one says 'Tis the Season. So that is one set. And then there's also another die that is called Make It Merry Florals. So that has a whole bunch of flowers here. I'll show you them. There's some holly bundles and then some regular flowers. I mean, some of these you could even use on regular cards that don't have to be Christmas cards, especially these little sprigs. You could use them on anything. Oh, cute, a little pine cone. How fun. Okay, well, I will just pick those up quickly with my Spellbinders little magnet. I think this is such a clever little thing. I will mute the audio because it is going to be rather loud. Ta-da! Okay, let's jump into the actual card kit. And like I said, it is a limited edition card kit. So once it's sold out, it is sold out. So I don't know how it's going to sell this year. I know in the last 2 years, they've had some kind of leftover and they've sold them at a discounted rate, but who knows? I know the Spellbinders customer base is just getting bigger and bigger, so it might sell out. So if you're interested, go ahead and pick it up. It is released, I think, on July 10th. So that's coming up here. I'm just going to prep this video beforehand, and when it is live, I will be in jury duty again. I know, for those of you who watch my channel, you know that I just had jury duty in June, and yes, I just got another letter in the mail that I have it in July. And you might be wondering why. Well, I live in a small county. I'll get into that in another video, but I need to prep for my cards because I want to show you what I make with these, not just show you what's in the kit. But oh, this is so exciting. This is full. The Christmas card kits are always bigger than the regular card kits. They just have a lot more materials in them, and there's add-ons, so that's awesome. Okay, the die cuts, like I said, I'm going to lay these out and then show you at the end. They were, two. They were consistent and gave us the double-sided tape, and then they gave us 2 foam square packages, which is fabulous. I always use those. And the inspiration sheet looks like it usually does. I don't see anything on here that's like too alarming or anything to like specifically note, but if you need to look at it, you can go ahead and pause the video. But it looks like it's going to be a really soft and pretty card kit. Alrighty, looks like that opened up already, but looks like we have some 5x7 cards, which is lovely, and then some A2 size, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I like to have both on hand, so the card bases and envelopes are always super handy to have. And I like the card bases from Spellbinders because they have that linen finish on the front. I'm hoping that the camera picks that up, and then on the inside it's super smooth and really easy to write, so that's fabulous. And then of course they come with some envelopes. So let's see. To be specific, we have 13 A2 size and 12 5x7. I don't know why they chose those specific numbers, but I'm sure there's a reason. But I'm excited for all of them because that means I don't have to make my own card bases, which is just kind of like one of my least favorite things to do. So yay that they gave it to us. And then, ooh, some embellishments. We have these really pretty like ruby colored gems. And these look like they are self-adhesive, so that's fabulous. And then we have some red, ruby red sequins. Fabulous. I think even together, those would be so pretty on a card. Okay, moving right along, it looks like we have some chipboard frame pieces here. These are so pretty to add and they give great dimension. So I usually use up all of these, and I really like the ones that are kind of like a bigger piece because it kind of helps make a card kind of quick, and these card kits are kind of meant to be that. This one is chipboard sentiments. These are fabulous to add onto cards, and I noticed on the inspiration sheet they popped 3 of those on, which is kind of fun. So I might have to do something like that when I make my cards. And then these puffy big words are I keep thinking and saying that these are my favorite, but I love these from Spellbinders and their card kits because they're elegantly bold, if that makes sense. Especially the gold ones, they just have this gorgeous shine to them. Okay, moving along, we have puffy stickers, and these are also sentiments. I cannot imagine how many cards I'm going to make. I for sure am going to make a video with maybe 10 and then go from there, but I think I'm going to be making more because there's a lot here. And I love that this card kit has the traditional pattern paper pack that Spellbinders used to put out, which is just my favorite kind of way to have pattern paper, which is a 6x6 pad, single-sided, because I do not want to have to pick and choose between a paper and have to glue down something beautiful. I'm gluing down white, you know? Hopefully that makes sense. And then this is a 40 sheet pack. There's 20 designs, which means I'm going to get 2 of every paper. So I don't have to feel like I'm going to hoard any of these papers because I have 2. So therefore I should use them. And then it also says there's 6 foiled sheets, which I love foiling. So even some of the ones that are not foiled, I might foil them. I don't know. We'll see how crazy I'm feeling. But for those of you who don't know, this is the foiling. You can see the gold there. It just is that extra special touch, and it's just stunning. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at that with the words. That is so elegant. I think that's one of the words that I would use to describe this card kit. It's elegant, it's soft, it's kind of like neutral tones, but not boring beige, which I can't stand beige, but this is just like neutral but not icky. I mean that in the best way because I love color, and oh, that is so gorgeous. Look at that paper. I'm looking at it on my camera and I feel like it's not quite picking up how rich that green is, but now it's starting the double papers, but this is just so pretty. Look at that. Gorgeous greens, gorgeous reds. Look at that maroon color there. That is so pretty. Okay, this little car keeps popping up, and because of the inspiration sheet, I'm thinking that there's a die cut of that, and I'm excited to use that because it's so cute. Oh, look at that. I just love that foiling. Okay. All right, moving along. Last in the card kit is this paper pack, which is so exciting because this is Spellbinders paper, and you guys, I love Spellbinders paper. My heart is so happy because I flipped this over and now I see mirrored cardstock. Get out. I love mirrored cardstock. Okie dokie. So we have silver mirrored cardstock, and yes, they do have gold. Yes, okay. My heart is even more happy. So there's silver mirrored cardstock, 2 sheets. Thank you very much. Gold, 2 sheets. 1 light blue, 1 light green, one darker green. These look like they're going to be perfect with my pattern papers. Ah, exciting. And we have like a pine tree color, a bright red, maroon. This is gorgeous. I love, love, love this color. And this red reminds me of my school colors from back in the day. A pretty bright red as well. Light pink, regular pink, brown, and a black, which I always need black. And I think I might save this black piece of paper for some foiling because it looks like it's super smooth as usual Spellbinders cardstock is, and I love to foil on black paper. Anyway, and you also get 3 white pieces of cardstock. Now, if the card bases that come in the card kit aren't enough, you can always take the cardstock that comes in this kit and cut down your cards, cut down your paper to make even more cards. So that's thrilling. That is just thrilling. Okay, well, that is all of the materials. I will now take some time off camera and lay out all of the die cuts, and then I will pop back on and show you everything. So I think I'm going to be needing a couple of my trays because there are 3 packages of die cuts. So for you it'll be just a few seconds, but for me I will just enjoy the process of laying these all out, and then I get to show you, which means I'm even closer to the making stage, which is the very best part. So stay tuned, if you will. Just like that, I have everything all laid out. So this is the first tray, which is all of the florals. So this was the add-on die pack, and everything fit here on one tray except these 3, which are a little bit larger, so you can see those. And then just how I divided these out, I'll just kind of talk about that. These are all just single flowers, kind of. And then I have kind of the white outlines kind of going through. I didn't think there'd be so many, but there's a ton and they're gorgeous. And then over here, there's some holly or mistletoe berries, little pine cones, which are foiled. Those are probably my favorite in this whole pack. And then some of these little sprigs, which also have some foiling on them. So there's tons of foiling on these flowers, and I'm just loving them. Okay, the next tray here is from the regular pack from the card kit. So everything on this tray came in one pack except the Merry Joyful, really just these 5 things. Merry Joyful, this big one, the candle, and the car. And then everything else came in the one. There's a bunch of these tags, which you could make your own Christmas tags if you wanted. You could add the little to from labels up here. You could even write on them directly. You could take, let's see here, take one of the snow globes or maybe both of them and just kind of make a little tag. Everything comes together really quickly with the card kit stuff because it all coordinates, and you really can't go wrong with having a few of these things on your projects. Even a little bundle like that would be really sweet and simple. Just add a little ribbon and put it on a present and you're all set to go. So there's tons of stuff. On this tray, I think that my favorite things are the little numbers up here. I just piled them up because I didn't want to take the chance of losing any of them, but you can make an advent calendar with these, and they come with 2 sets of numbers. So technically you can make 2 advent calendars, which is even better. So I think I'll be making a card that has a whole bunch of these numbers, and I'll probably be writing on the back of the card, maybe give it as a surprise to a loved one, maybe write 25 things that I'm thankful for on them. I don't know. We're going to see. I don't even know if 25 of them will fit on a card. I might have to make an A6 card, which is the 5x7. We shall see. Anyway, again, loving the foiling on here. These big bold words are gorgeous, and the foiling on everything is just so beautiful. Then on the other tray, my last tray, is a lot of the bits and bobs, is what I'll call them, just Christmas things that are really fun for adding onto cards. I have some scene builder stuff here, just some little bits and bobs, like I said, and then we have ornaments, snowflakes, hearts and stars. This is all the food. I really like this hot chocolate mug with the foiling on the whipped cream. Gorgeous. And then we have some animals here. The deer, classic, adorable squirrel. I just love them all. The swan has an attitude, which is kind of funny too. Anyway, and then of course we have all of these sentiment strips in the middle. Many of them are foiled. You can kind of see there, the light will hit it. Look at all the foiling on this tray. It is so stunning. Thanks so much for watching my unboxing of the Make It Merry card kit. It is a limited edition card kit, so if you're interested in this one, do not wait and grab it early. Come on back to my channel in a few days here in July. I will have another video about this card kit, but I will be making cards with this card kit. Also, don't forget the add-ons. I will have everything linked in the description. There's dies. So there's everything that you need to make a whole bunch of Christmas cards. I really feel like if you had money to spend on Christmas cards, this would be the pack to get because it's so full of stuff and you really can't go wrong. So, like I said, links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye!